Hello and welcome again to play the Hunter. It has been a while with the Hunter, as Luna also mentioned that you haven't played the hunting game for a while, so let's start out with it again. It has indeed been a while, especially as I've been playing the more month appropriate gothic themed games very lately, so haven't done quite as much the Hunter, so let's fix that issue today in the early afternoon stream. There should be time and awakeness availability permitting, also the usual Neverwinter Nights stream, but now we play the Hunter for some time and see into what kind of trouble we are able to get ourselves slash extricate ourselves out of. So would be interesting to continue the mission now that we made some progress. Yeah, it seemed very hard to harvest black-tail deer in Palmont when there were none, so we had the investigating bears. After having his stores ransacked, Hope is in need of supplies for the winter season. Food is scarce and Hope suspects bears are scaring away the black-tailed deer in the region. Wouldn't be a surprise. Doc has suggested that you investigate the possible presence of black bears in Balmont. Travel to Balmont, ID tracks from 3 different bears. So we are looking for bear tracks in this mission, which sounds fair enough. Hunting the bears themselves would be possibly a little bit more demanding. So we are ready here at the new cabin. Let's check the map to see which area we are supposed to be investigating the bears on. So it's the Balmont area, so it's a pretty short walk, and we can at the same time check out a few spots we may have missed. Considering the lake in between, we might go back to the railroad by the road and continue from there and see about finding some bear tracks. So let's go south by the road. Yeah, there's kind of a path departing the location. Yep. So let's go until we find the railroad and then continue from there. This should be pretty good spot to join the railroad before the long bridge towards Balmont. If we are going in the right direction, yes. So let's keep going. Alright, there was at least some black bear noises.
Close to where you're at right now.
Alright, and there were some tracks, but these are like rapid ones, so coyote and also some old rapid droppings, so Here we do have some whitetail deer tracks and droppings, very old, so most probably not going to get the deer anytime very soon. So we can enter the Beaumont area here. Here either by the railroad with the long bridge, or probably more easily by taking the smaller crossing with the path and going on from there. Apparently we can also track the deer at the same time, but might be kind of futile when it has already been very old droppings, so it's not any time soon that we would be able to catch it. Quite a few tracks, of course, in the bushes. Alright, let's see where the crossing is to reach the other side. We actually already went past, but we can check out. Alright, there's a hunting structure available, so let's turn around and backtrack a bit to rejoin the path. And again it's raining. It somehow seems the weather isn't very pleasant almost ever very long in the game. Alright, we should be finding the path and the crossing pretty soon. Yeah, there's kind of a causeway apparently. Yep. Alright, now we have entered Beaumont proper, so now it's some use to look for the bear tracks to fulfill the mission conditions about seeing how the bears may have affected the deer population in Beaumont. We also have a viewer, so of course you get the wave. Hello there, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are having a good day this Saturday. Always nice to see some viewers. So let's check the map, and right, this is also area where it's useful to find the tracks. So here we also have a lookout point, so might as well continue along the path because haven't yet taken that lookout point. So let's do a visit there at the same time. Here we have some tracks. This is also also a moose. Right. We can at least try for the moose at the same time. Very old, most probably not finding that moose here right now. Alright, here we have a moose mating call, so if we proceed a bit slower we might even see a moose and maybe take a shot. And it's again raining a lot, which doesn't really help with the visibility. Let's check with the binoculars also if we can spot anything. The rainy weather certainly isn't helping any. Right, let's keep moving, most probably. Alright, there's some tracks here. Again a moose going in the other direction. And another one going in the opposite direction. Clearly there are some moose here with the quite abundant footprints. Yeah. And also some noises, but nothing spotted this far. Quite a few tracks even. Not much visible though, so let's continue along the path towards the lookout. Nice big rock over there also. Alright, there's also unknown location here. Another big rock. Pretty nice terrain. Alright, moose noise. Though no moose immediately visible. Alright, weather is improving a bit. Nice. Yeah, there's a moose. Maybe we can even try for the moose. Let's see if we made it. Probably not. Yeah, moose ran this way. Ah, hello Ticatron. You of course get a wave. Great to see you. How is your day going? Let's see if we can catch the moose again, at least a bit of try at tracking it down. Alright. Droppings just now, don't you say? Alright, let's check with the binoculars again. At least thought something moved there. Ah, good to hear. Good to hear. Always nice to see you along for the stream. Very nice looking terrain here again with the mountain and all. Let's return to the path. Do not think we are going to immediately find the moose again. So a bit of a walk uphill to reach the path and the information point again, and then walk towards the overall lookout point we were going for. Alright, let's see what this marker is for. 4-year-long hiking trip. That's quite a project. Alright. Clearly he didn't totally succeed in his hiking trip. Oh well. Let's try to not expire. So we should continue towards the lookout point by the pass. Quite nice looking woods in the sun, certainly. This game has put a lot of effort into the environment and it shows. It's very nice in that respect, certainly. And here we have the lookout point. So let's climb and claim it so we know some more about the local area. Alright, pretty nice looking environment also. There's another unknown point down there by the lake and another by the road, so we can visit both by rounding the area a bit. Alright, and we are still also looking for the bear tracks. Alright. The fence is a bit broken here, not the most promising sign, like let's not fall down from the lookout tower. Interesting things broken. Alright, let's then see which direction to take. Pretty much the right direction to reach the unknown location. Probably another information marker or hunting structure. Let's see if there's a sheer cliff next or if we can walk directly just towards the shore. Would at least look quite doable. Yeah, looks pretty nice slope to walk down on. Alright, a little bit of height difference, but still manageable. And let's see. Alright, we should move some way to reach the point of interest. And here's the road. Or kind of like a path, more of. Very nice looking lakeside again also. Alright, here we go. Let's see what this point of interest is. Alright, another hunting structure can be built here. Let's see about we can round the cape, mostly in this direction, and also visit the other point of interest. So we are climbing in pretty much the right direction here for the other point of interest. Not much bear tracks found yet. Though after the one try at the moose, not too much game either. Alright, let's keep going here to reach the other point of interest. Climbing even a bit more aggressively than would be necessary, so let's change direction a little. Alright, some tracks, again a moose though, so very old droppings, so most probably not of interest in that respect, as would be quite a while ago. Alright, so now we can turn and walk to the point of interest. Alright, here we do have bear.
See if there are any additional signs of the black bears.
Bear
Just the
tracks,
hopes
so
there.
first set of bear tracks found. These are from the same bear, so we need to find tracks from 3 different bears. And here's the point of interest. Another point with some lore marker. In 1998, Leighton Lake was unfortunately deemed a water body with threatened water quality, with phosphorus being identified as the significant pollutant of concern. Alright, so like runoff from agriculture or such. Alright, and let's then see from the map where to continue. We can continue from here. Continue from here up northwards, further into Beaumont. Go under the railroad and keep looking for more bear tracks. These are still the same bear tracks. Ouch! Getting run over by the moose. I believe that's the baby moose, which is the reason why the moose keeps running us over. Not good. Let's see if we can spot them first. If we can take binoculars out and spot them. Yeah, that's like a very small moose. So most probably. Let's see if we can. This was not the intended gun, like. There we go. At least we didn't expire yet, but the moose was not very nice. Kind of dangerous, like happen upon a moose with the young, and they seem to be pretty angry. Oh well. Let's see if they are still here. Not at least immediately, so let's keep going. There's the moose again. There's the bigger moose. So let's see if we take the gun out. And check again with the binoculars. Right, we did actually get a hit, so we should try to track it down. And again the visibility kind of went south also. Still this way. Alright, let's... hello Luna. Great to see you. You'll get a wave of course also. We are trying to track track the moose we actually hit, and it didn't quite go out, so we are trying to track into them, maybe hopefully finish it off. It's often very difficult if you don't get a good hit on the moose though to track it. How is it going, Luna? How has your day been? Rather well. Was out for a walk and have been organizing the room a bit, and now started. That's very nice. Hopefully you had a good time with Kisu. Always great to hear. Alright, and still went this way. Oh, so it was yesterday then. It's the usual effect. Alright, now we have some. Alright, that's a coyote, so not quite what we are looking for. The visibility isn't again very stellar, but let's see if we can catch them. It was quite amusing. Found one old notebook that had notes we had like back in the elementary school, a campaign of Twilight 2000, the pen and paper game, and then one of the guys back then had bought a Magnum 44 and some ammunition for it to carry along during the campaign. How many bullets he had bought was a bit of a surprise and caused some amusement, as he had bought very modest amount of 1,000 cartridges for the Magnum 44 and quickly estimated it would actually weigh 40 kilograms to carry that much ammunition for the Magnum, so sounds like a considerable compromise to have 1,000 rounds for the Magnum along. Like, you would have to be shooting for a considerable while with the revolver type Magnum 44 before you expend 1,000 rounds of ammunition. Alright, we also have resting zone for a bear here, so we should be able to find more bear tracks for the mission here. Yes.
Guess that settles it. No wonder the blacktail's on the run. Gotta give Hope some credit. His suspicions were right on target. Thanks for keeping a lookout. Hey there. I think it's time I told you about Jonathan Trampfine. He heard of your dealings with black bears in Valmont.
Alright, so a new mission.
Help him out as well. Trampfine loves black bears. He's been living out here on the reserve for many years, getting as close as he can to the bears and documenting them. A little too close for
Photograph
comfort, if you
2
ask me.
different black bears, alright.
Last couple of days, he's been trying to get a picture of a group of black bears that just arrived this
And
season.
then we also can
He's had no luck,
harvest
though.
some coyotes,
He
which
wondered
is,
if you could take a
sounds
swing at
maybe
it.
a bit nicer.
Could pay you, so it
Let's
might be
see
worth your
where we, alright, we should in a different part of the map go after some coyote. Photographing a black bear is already kind of not the easiest mission, would say.
I don't even know where to begin with Jonathan. He probably feels like he's becoming one with nature out here. And I can understand that, of course. But he's walking a fine line. And I worry one day he might find himself on the wrong side.
Alright, so we are located. Where?
You've probably come across a coyote by now. We have a sizable population in the reserve. But the wildlife
here.
control are constantly trying
We actually worked quite a bit with the
Fiona Wallace is their operator in
moose.
the area. She's your go-to
Let's
when
check
it comes
also
to the
the
coyotes in this region.
small unexplored
They can
part
use
of
some
the
help
shore
with
here.
population control, and there's good money in it too. She wanted me to let you know that Gila Pass has seen an increase in coyote sightings lately, and that they're offering a reward to anyone harvesting coyotes. I think you'll need a coyote collar for this one.
The moose apparently still went this way. Quite a few moose tracks here. Fresh, so they are also pretty close. Alright, and some more tracks. Let's see if we can spot anything from the high ground here. Some coyote tracks. see if we can find a coyote. They are not usually very easy to find though. Do think have once caught one. There's a bear somewhere here also. And more coyote tracks. Alright, the coyote are clearly somewhere here. These are again bear prints. Let's keep moving and see if we can spot anything. Yeah, there's a bear. Let's see, apparently we did hit the bear. No, that's actually dropping, so very possibly no hit. Ah, there's a blood trail, but bleed rate is very low, so we should be pretty careful. Like, yeah, we made the bear angry. Great start. At least it's good to know that we did hit, so some amount of skill at shooting. Alright, so the rabbits come here. And here are some rabbits, like, with what kind of weapon you can even hope to shoot them quite fast. Fast buggers. Here we also have some kind of water feature, pretty big. You can even see the island, but do not think that is quite reachable. Pretty big island, but do not think it's reachable outright. Let's go north and check out the points of interest. Ah, hello, Camu. Yeah, do not know how you would even catch the bunnies. Would require some other weapon, as shooting the bunnies with the rifle is kind of difficult. Like, try to shoot at the bunny and it most probably won't hit you. Let's increase the illumination a little, it seems. There we go. Improved. So it is kind of... The bunnies are not easiest to hit in any case. But yes, welcome to the stream, Camu. How has your Sunday been? Great to see you. And we have more bear droppings here. Might very well be the same bear we tried earlier. Let's see, like, we should go north for the points of interest. Ah, good to hear that it has been relaxing. Alright, we again have the railroad here. So the points of interest are Alright, so you're using the mobile device then. So now we would be heading towards the points of interest. Let's check those out next. And again we meet the bear. Doing pretty well, thank you. Was out for a walk and been organizing the room a bit, and now decided to first have a go with the Hunter and then later on the usual Neverwinter Nights stream, most probably also. Depending on time and awake available. Alright, black-tail deer. Very old, so most probably not worth going after. Something went real fast that way. But we are going the other way to see the points of interest. Alright, another lore marker, most probably. Hungry wandering coyotes have been a problem. Not surprising. And there's another point of interest a bit this way. Alright, here we can build a hunting structure. Let's see how much we have funds. Actually we have quite a bit of funds, so might like a hunting structure here. So now we have a nice little lookout. So like a proper hunter, we can try to spot things from our tower. Should be a pretty good spot for one. If we can even spot something from here. we can even spot the railroad from here, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, the railroad is not active anymore. Would be good also for train spotting. Very nice location for a hunting structure. Now we would just need some game, so let's keep going and check from the map. So we are here. There would be a lookout point over there, and then we should hunt coyote there. There's also apparently one unvisited location north of the lake, and a few more here, so could actually go that way. But the location for the hunting structure was really nice. Alright, and some bear tracks here. Let's see which way we need to go to reach the point of interest. So pretty much in this direction. So let's keep going. Also, did Luna kind of try and promote oneself on the self-promotion channel, as now missing only a few followers from the magical 50, but do not seem to have gotten too much attention there with the little advertisement, as apparently no this far arrived to follow. Alright, here's a pretty steep cliff. Let's see if we can navigate it by going a bit sideways. Quite an altitude difference. Alright, here's the pond, and if we go walking, we will reach the point of interest. Alright, so we should go a bit in this direction to reach the point of interest. here it is, so slightly lower elevation. Alright, we could also build a hunting structure here. Again, the bears. So now there's another point of interest, and stay hydrated. Yeah, it's always a good idea. Good idea to have some water at times while running out in the woods. Certainly. Alright, there's a black bear resting zone here. No wonder there were so many bear tracks around. So let's see if we can reach this path and continue by that next. Still a bit to go to reach that uphill running. Fortunately, the character has really good condition. They can keep running for very long distances comparatively when you think about how long one can keep running in this game. It's quite astounding. The character has clearly done their workout well. Alright, here's the path, so following this we should find the point of interest. Alright, and some black-tailed deer tracks. Droppings just now. Let's see if we can find a deer. So we should be pretty close, hopefully. No visual contact at least yet. Ah, hello Lead Foxy, great to see you. Welcome to the stream. How has your day been? Ah, doing fine, thank you. Have had a pretty good Sunday. Was out for a walk and now been doing the hunter for some time. So great to see you in the stream. Let's still try to track the deer. Let's see if we can catch one. Very fresh, so we need to keep going. Just now. So here we also have black bear resting zone, but we are looking for the deer, so there should be more tracks. More tracks here. No, these are also bear. Yeah, quite a bit of bear tracks also. Oh, why no hobbies, Lead? Did something go wrong or just generally? Alright, let's see if we can find the deer tracks again. Got kind of sidetracked by bears, so let's walk a bit and see if we can catch the deer tracks again on the other side. Alright, these are bear also. Very old, so no recent bear. And these are rapid, yes. very small pond here. Alright, so let's go and check out the zone of interest we were looking at earlier, and then got sidetracked by the deer we never actually succeeded at catching. So let's see if we move quite a bit north from here. Still more bear tracks. Alright, here's the deer again, but might be a bit late to try and catch them right now. Here's also a rabbit eating zone. So let's keep moving here. Alright, getting close to the path, so we can find the point of interest. Not much luck with tracking the deer though, but it's not unusual. The game is quite realistic in terms of it's pretty hard to find game. Alright, we have some deer noises, so let's see if we get lucky by moving a bit more silently. Eating zone. Nothing much to spot though, so let's go for the point of interest. Another low marker, alright. Survival list. Cutting tool, cover, flint and steel rope, container, awareness and curiosity. Alright. So quite basic note. And here we again have the marked bed. Let's check the map. So there should be a cabin also available there, which is good to know, so we can make use of the cabin once we finish. This path should also go to the area where we were supposed to hunt coyote, so we could check about that, or depends. Let's take the path for now and see if we find anything. Blacktail deer went the other way. And if we take this side, we end up, yeah, another junction, take the right to end up where we were supposed to hunt the coyote. So let's keep going. Pretty nice sunny woods to hike through also. Right, crossroads soon. Now yeah, I do think have been here. These are not actually usable by the player, despite being called the Balmont Lake hiking cabins. They are not actually usable by the player. So we are going to go to the Chila Lake, so continue on this path, do think. Unfortunately, those are not usable by the player, kind of like. The location is even named after them, but they are not usable. Alright, there should be deer somewhere close by. Let's have a try.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
Yeah. There was something running over there, so let's continue carefully. Yeah, here we have deer tracks. So we are here we have a feed zone for the black-tailed deer, and also the hint concerned them, so let's go a bit faster downhill again. And see if we have any luck with the deer. That's not the same, because those are very old. Alright, so they might be beyond the ridge here. Let's proceed more carefully again. Again, a warning call, so the deer are pretty close by. Yep. Alright, another gun, please. And no ammunition, good. Let's try again. Let's see if we can find them. Do not think they went right down the cliff, so should look more in this direction. Yes, here we have more tracks. Alright, here we again have noises, so let's proceed more carefully. Let's keep going and see if we can find them still. At least we have a noisy still, so they should be pretty close. Alright, there are more tracks. But no more tracks here, so if we have the tracks here and here and the droppings here, but where there are more tracks? Right, this side. Alright, they are pretty close noise wise, so let's proceed still carefully and see if we still have luck. Alright, that would be a kill. Great. Very nice. Proper ammo for this animal, 2 times or less, intact trophy organs, hit one organ, vital organ or more. So we hit the left lung. That was pretty nice. Almost 50 kilogram black-tailed deer. Tracking distance almost a kilometer. That was quite persistent. Very nice. Good, quite direct shot. Pretty nice, good. And we also got some score for the shooting. Nice catch towards the end of the stream, so that was of course fun. Let's see where we are on the map after the 1 kilometer of tracking. Alright, there's a point of interest somewhat behind us, so let's check that out. So we can get to the path if we climb up a bit. Yeah, here it is. So the point of interest should be this way, yes. Alright, and here's the point of interest. Alright, another lore marker. Let's see about that. So some information on the game warden. Alright. Game warden is of course pretty important part of things like this. Also some noises ahead it seems, so let's see if we can spot anything. Doesn't look like it. Alright, there are some bear tracks here. Alright, let's see about the surroundings. There would be a possibility for hunting structure there. There would be the lookout point. Let's take the lookout point to finish the session with. So we turn around and walk the path to the lookout point, so we find more out about this area. And yes, Lead, if you're still around, why did you have no hobbies? Something happened, or just in general, as asked a bit earlier? Alright, again some deer, but let's go for the lookout point for now. Still a good bit of way to go, so let's keep running. Very nice weather fortunately now compared to the earlier mist and rain also, so that's quite nice. So let's keep going towards the lookout point. Still some way to go, do think so. See about that. Yeah, and there's also going to be a fork in the path, so we should take the left. Here's a nice sign and everything, so this way. Northern hiking cabins, but these are probably again like not usable by the player, so that's a bit of a disappointment. And uphill we go. Alright, some tracks. Black-tailed deer that way. At least nothing immediately to be spotted in the woods, it seems, so let's keep going. Pretty steep incline also to climb to the lookout point. Alright, and more deer. Good workout certainly to climb up here. Fortunately the hunter in this game is in very tough condition, like able to run and run and run. Getting closer to the lookout point. So we keep going further then. And still upwards. Very nice weather though. High lake rock formations would agree with that certainly. And here's the lookout tower, so we again get some awareness of the local area here. And yes, if there are any new viewers here, if you at all enjoy the Fursuit gaming content, feel free to follow. There is quite regular streams of various games. Alright, and now we can survey the lookout point.
High Lake and the neighboring Valmont region contain the lowlands of the Lake District. Stuck between Mount Kraken and Northern Ridge, the high
Unique
river
rock
delta
formations
flows
in the
cascading
area,
rainwater
that's
and
true.
snow melt down
We
the
have few
mountainsides.
points of interest
Oh,
here.
don't forget to spot the unique rock formations in this area. You won't find anything else like it in the Pacific Northwest.
And we are also approaching a good 2 hours, so let's check the point of interest down below and then probably finish with this game for today. Quick descent. Let's see which way. We could try and take the kind of cliffside. Let's see, so in this direction. Let's see how steep it is, whether we can like take a bit of a shortcut down the hillside. At least still looks doable. Yeah, it's steep, but doesn't appear impossible. Alright, it's sufficiently steep to not really be doable. Let's prefer the path. So down we go again and then take the other paths to reach the point of interest we are still checking out. So let's keep going downwards. And of course, if we find something, we can also track them as a side quest, like we found the deer and harvested one earlier. But let's see if we find anything on the way down. Not very probable considering the toughness of the terrain. Typically you do not find too many tracks on terrain this demanding. Alright, there was the deer tracks we saw also on the way up. So we should be approaching there were the other deer tracks we saw on the way up. Yeah, we are approaching the crossroads. And here we take the other route, so we find the point of interest. Some tracks also here. Deer. No droppings though, so hard to say how fresh those are, so let's keep going for the point of interest. Alright, there are some deer somewhere close by at least. Let's keep going. A bit misty again. Let's keep going for the point of interest. Would be kind of demanding visibility, though the sun is shining a bit. There's some mist at least in this area. Can we spot anything? Doesn't look like it. There's much to find right now. The visibility keeps getting lower. It's not very late yet, like 16:04, so it's more wetter than time of the day. Yeah, it's starting raining. The path goes here, yes, it's just very dense woods here. Not much spotting at this visibility. Good contrast here, but nothing visible. Right, some deer tracks. There we actually have a bear. Let's see if that did anything. Hard to say now with the tracks like in every direction. Apparently didn't bleed though, at least not looking at the right tracks, if that would be the case. Again, the visibility is quite atrocious. Alright, some blood trails, so we did hit something, but it's not very easy. Easy with the bear, it takes a lot. Always at least try to track if wound, but it's sometimes very hard to actually have much luck in that pursuit. Also some deer calls here. Let's see if we can see anything from the higher ground. Not really. Let's see where the point of interest we were after was. So it's some way down from here. Let's go for that next. As the bear seems somewhat out of reach. It was a good try at the bear, but it's not very easy at all. Alright, not very interested in the warning thump from the rabbit. Alright, some deer tracks again here. Indeed, bun. Warning thump, so the bun, be careful to not get hunted. Again, some warning thumps. Alright, how we are? Alright, we are quite close to the point of interest, so let's go and check that out. Yep, there it is. Another law marker. Yes. About the whitetail deer. Alright. Let's see, can we spot anything quickly from here? Not looking very promising with the amount of mist again. Not much really visible. Alright, with the 2 hours and 15 minutes on the stream and still intending to do the Neverwinter nights later today, most probably going to check who we can raid and start finishing up here. So let's see who we can go and raid this time. Let's go for It has been a while since Tough Karma has been streaming much, so let's go for their Battlefield 3 if they are still at it. As they hadn't streamed for a good while, so it would be nice to give them a bit of... Yeah, they are playing Battlefield, so let's go and raid them.
That's one tank destroyed. AA sat at the back as usual.
So, first of all, I thank you all for viewing, and if you are not following yet and enjoy the Fursuit gaming, please follow. And otherwise, let's go and give our greetings to Tough Karma. So thank you for watching, and see you later tonight with the scheduled Neverwinter nights.
Oh, no way. I've just been C4'd. I've just got C4'd by Jeep stuff.
I wonder who that could have been.
No way.
I didn't get any kills though. Were you out of the tank or something?
No, by the time you came through, you damaged me just enough, but the tank shell took me out.
Ah, damn it. It's such a good run as well.
God damn it. No way. Ooh, I just got a new raid with 4 people. Oh god, how the hell do I pronounce your name?
That's always a good start.
I'm flying straight into a war